Alright, Sagittarius, these are going to be your guidance cards for June 1st through June 7th of 2021. Energy of the week, you have cornucopia in reverse. So cornucopia in reverse says that there is something you're dissatisfied about. You've been wishing for something, and you're feeling discouraged by the delay. We are going to clarify energy of the week with Queen of the Moon. So let's see if we can find out what it is that you're discouraged about. What delay is happening? What is it that you're wishing for? Okay. So cornucopia, of course, is an excess of abundance. And then when I asked what you're wishing for, you have abundance. So clearly, abundance doesn't necessarily have to mean money. But I do feel like that is what it is. You're waiting for like some sort of payout, something that you've been anticipating and waiting on for a long time, Sagittarius. But abundance in the Hunter Moon talks about how this person has everything they need. They don't live in a lack mentality, like they're missing something. You can see like she's out in the forest and she's surrounded by nature. She's very well dressed. There's food and fruit and vegetables, and it just doesn't look like she's going without anything. But this abundance card is much different than this abundance card, as this abundance card says you have to learn to live within your means. You have to learn to be grateful for the things that you do have before you can open up to bigger abundance. So I feel like you're just doing something, Sagittarius, that you've been working really hard on, and you kind of have this expectation of some sort of like big payout, but right now it's minimal. It's just, this card tells me that it's kind of like, I don't want to say barely enough to get you through, but it's just enough to get you through. Alright, Sagittarius, let's see if we can figure out what challenges or obstacles that you're facing this week that have to do with abundance. We're going to use the Witch's Tarot. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is competition. You feel like there's a lot of competition. Seven of Wands can also be about like setting boundaries or protecting yourself from something. Lesson already learned that can help you with that challenge or obstacle, Queen of Wands. So that could be you, Sagittarius. I always get the Queen of Wands for like whoever the person is that I'm reading for. But Queen of Wands can be about like just being confident in yourself or being self-assured, understanding that you have the ability to have this wish fulfilled. It's in your lessons already learned, so it's possible that you've had to do this before. If this is about competition, you've had to compete in this way before. If it's about having healthy boundaries with other people, you've had to do that before. But something that you've had to do it is possible that this is something that you're learning right now. But with the competition and the two different abundance, I feel like this is something you've been dealing with for quite some time. And you just know that you have to be confident in yourself. Outcome, Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups says you have options. But Seven of Cups also says to be careful when you're choosing these options. And you do see like there is different. So one cup is a victory. One cup has like jewels and gems and cash. One cup has a rose. One cup has a snake. You really have to be very careful. This one looks like it has a twister, like a tornado. Which one you pick, and I think it's telling you something about the choices that you have or the options that you're picking could be what's keeping this cornucopia in reverse. We are going to clarify, and we're going to use the Gilded Tarot to clarify. Sagittarius, what is this Seven of Wands energy? I feel like it's some sort of competition, like you're feeling like you're having to compete. It could be even competing against yourself. All right, so King of Cups. Okay, so different route. King of Cups is about of someone who is, so Cups, of course, your emotions. Kings, of course, action. But King of Cups is someone you see as like a mentor or a counselor, someone that you trust and you tell things that you probably wouldn't tell other people. With healthy boundaries on here, I'm thinking that's what it is. Like you maybe are not setting healthy boundaries with someone that has these kinds of characteristics, or you're the mentor, you're the one that's giving too much of your energy and not getting something in return. Alright, for lesson already learned, the Queen of Wands, you have the Two of Pentacles, so it is you, and you, Two of Pentacles is about feeling stretched or feeling like you're being pulled in too many directions. It can be like a feeling of having to walk a tightrope. Resources are low. I feel like your resources are low. And then for outcome, Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, of course, working very hard. You're very dedicated. And then the Seven of Cups, the choices. And I feel like this is just confirmation. It's possible that you feel like you have been working really hard, or maybe like getting like fact finding about the different options that you have. But I'm feeling like it's telling you that you have to be careful. Be very careful when you're picking what choices. Especially if this has something to do with like energy exchange, like you're giving your energy to someone for something, whether it's because you're helping someone or mentoring someone or something like that, but you're feeling like there's not, I feel like you're just giving away unlimitless, and like that's what it is, and you need to somehow set boundaries so that you have what you need, but you're still able to, there has to be an exchange. It can't just be one way. Alright, Sagittarius, we're going to do guidance from Magical Times. And this is going to be a direct message from Spirit about this particular situation. Metamorphosis. Trust the process and be patient. Becoming cannot be rushed. Change is beautiful. Alright, so this could be for someone, like I know in the last few weeks, Sagittarius has really been about like their spiritual abilities, awakening, that kind of thing. And so it's possible that that is what this metamorphosis is. It's possible you're wanting to rush so you can help others a lot, but there needs to be some sort of balance. Manifestation. Your dreams have untold energy. Open the door and let them live. Desire and belief are your power. So I do feel like it's something that you're manifesting, because it's something you feel like you want to do. I just feel like it's possible that you got to be a little bit more careful, like where you're putting your work, where you're putting your energy. Yeah. Sacred space. Take time for the dreamer in you. Find your power in stillness. In your sacred space is the peace you seek. And I think that's what's happening. It's really exciting, especially when you find new spiritual abilities or like new spiritual powers, and you want to share them and you want to give them away. Like you want to feel like it's a gift and you want to give others the gift. So I'm definitely feeling that for someone here, but I'm thinking like it's very important that you understand there has to be balance when energy is given, and it's not always returned. So sometimes you have to return your own energy, and I think that's what it's saying here. Sacred space tells me like meditation in your own personal sacred space. It's sacred too, so be careful like who you're allowing in this energy, in this space. Alright, Sagittarius, we're going to end it with a Moonology Oracle, and this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I don't feel like it's a very emotional week. I think you're just questioning a lot of things. You're starting to feel like the energy drainage is what I'm thinking. Conclusions are within reach. It's the full moon eclipse. Now, you did just have the full moon on the 26th. Of course, it was the eclipse of May, so just a few days ago. So it's possible that you're kind of still in that moon energy. You've released something. It's possible you've released this, allowing this energy to just be taken. And conclusions are within reach tells me you're going to make the right decision. Like, whatever this choice is, you're going to make the right choice about the energy that you let in your space. Alright, Sagittarius, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, if it feels like your tribe, please like and subscribe.